Right. Good morning, people. Good evening. Good afternoon. Depends where you are in the world. But welcome back. It's been too long. We've had a long break. I've been extremely busy. Extremely busy. So I'm going to just jump straight back on onto the stream. Today I have a few things I want to address and that I want to talk to you guys about. First of all, welcome back to TRADERHIVE. We're live with TRADERHIVE. We're gonna thrive. I've had my coffee already, so I can't show you my coffee. It's usually a really nice coffee. But this is for those of you in other parts of the world, time zones that don't usually get prime time or the good times. I'm trying to shake it up a bit. It's about 8:30 in the morning on my end, so I'm doing morning sessions. We can do evening sessions. We can do whatever. So, welcome. If you are watching this later on, then that's also fine. I don't mind. It's all good. I'm playing around. The streaming software had to update, so I've lost a few little features, but that's it. We will go on. Alright, so first of all, I would like to talk about. Okay, we've got a few things actually. Let's just run straight to TradingView and see what the hell is going on here. Basically, I woke up this morning, have a few positions in, and 20 minutes later, I'm down big. So I'm not too chuffed, I'm not too happy about that, but it looks like it's bouncing off the correct areas. I mean, you can see the wick is always a good thing. Now that doesn't look too good. But wicks are looking good on most of these, so it's okay for now. It looks like. Not too bad. But BTC Bitcoin is looking like it wants to turn around and have a little bit of jump down. So I'm not. The other thing that we need to look at and be aware of is our moon phases. I've spoken about this so many times in the previous videos. And the moon cycles, they're like your buy or sell points. Most people can use this actually on their just general. You buy at a certain time, 2 weeks later you sell at a certain time, and you just continue this. And overall, it's been proven to be a profitable method of buying and selling spot. There are a bunch of, strategies that you can use and indicators on TradingView. So this one, you can see here, we have this one, right, which is what is this, a new moon, or closing moon, full moon or something like that, right? And that means short, and that's going down. So that ended up coming down, okay? And this one has ended up coming up. Now this one is going to end up coming down. So we're ending this phase now, which is worrying me because very rarely does it go against what it's saying, other than here. Like you can see that kind of ended up break even. And it doesn't. It's not exactly the time to be hopeful when things look like that. So I'm not too confident on this. I'm trying to get out of these trades. I'm waiting for a bit of a retrace on a few positions, a few longs, before jumping out, and then waiting to get back in the right time. There was a nice breakout, or fake out on VET. H-bar has already broken out and is retesting. Okay, H-bar is huge right now. Like, if you're not on H-bar, you don't have any. Probably get some, especially when the price drops. XLM and XRP, both mentioned and are being used in the banking sector. So still ranging, as you can see. I called a 5.5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've got a little bit of a, playing around at the moment. But I see this as this should bounce really soon. And yeah, I don't know why it's coming down again, but that's okay. We will watch the news. Let's check out some news. XLM's price stability between 38 cents and 39 cents, but momentum indicates shows a negative divergence. Okay, so we need the RSI for that, indicating weakening momentum despite the price rise. I mean, the more money you have in a market, the harder it is to move that market, and it'll become, momentum is going to be harder to get. So that's what happens. I mean, 10 years ago in crypto, if $1 million or $1 billion went into a coin, it went through the roof. Now that doesn't really do that because there's so much liquidity and there's so much market cap. So with that said, let's go and look at any other tokens that we need to look at right now. I mean, the top few are here, minus Tron, of course. Your HBAR, your VET, your XLM, your XRP, and there are a few others. Sandbox, Gala, and Mana, all within the gaming sector. Going to do well. Link is already at $22. No, thank you. I paid $4 for Link. Solana's gone through the roof. The only thing that I can suggest to get on right now is DOT. Let us have a look at DOT. Where are you? DOT. So DOT actually has broken out, which is fantastic. So DOT is probably going to be on my list now to get in right now. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, it's broken out. It's got a bit of a range. It's sitting at $4. $4 for DOT. DOT and Link usually were like this, and Link's at 22, DOT's at 4. So I'm going to go and buy $4 DOT at this price on the breakouts on leverage. No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to actually wait a little bit because we're going to go into this next moon phase, and I have no idea what's going to happen. So let me just hang tight on that one. Right, so if we want to move on from crypto, we can. Just want to have a quick look at gold. Gold has done some amazing things. I'm going to remove this because, wow, that was a great trade. Broken out. The thing with this is gold, is a commodity just as crypto is, kind of, as they would say, like commodity or asset. So here we have this upside down or inverse wedge, which has this horizontal line and then a straight line on the top and a breakout. Then you go look at HBAR, or maybe that's not a good one. Let's go look at something else. DOT. Okay. Well, we have the opposite. All right, we have the opposite. So we have this, and then we have the opposite going on, which tells me, if gold's doing that and breaking out on the flat side, then what's going to happen here is this could break down. I don't know why crypto would be breaking down right now. I don't know. But there's major players in the game that have lots of money and they like to dump it on us and they like to take cheap prices. So don't take it personally, that's just the game. There's major money that is busy manipulating the markets as we speak. It's not a secret to anyone. If you do not understand that, or you're not familiar with that, then you best get familiar with it quick, because major market makers are dumping and they're getting the price lower and then they're buying it back, creating their own kind of arbitrage, I would say. So with that, I'm going to move on from crypto today. It doesn't look fun, and I want to get back to saving my portfolio. Let's move straight on to Deriv. Okay, I have made a discovery. I went to, usually I like to chart Deriv for you guys online with the online setting, which now I went here and I went to go to, where are you? I don't need that, I just need that. I need my trading, and it's trading view. Where did it go? Here it is. Trading view. Boom. Click trading view, and it gives me this, and it says now try now. Okay, it's just telling me trading view chart analysis and trade. Okay, so what am I looking for here? I usually had the web, like the web a website, like a web page. It's been like that for a long time. I asked them at the conference, when can I have all the trading view stuff available, kind of, you know, on trading view, not only on trading view, but, you know, maybe, you know, somewhere else. And it was with the RivX. So with the RivX app, that's where it's at. How to access the Riv. It's getting me annoyed. Okay, there, charts.deriv. Try that one. Trading directly on these charts is not available. We know that. But looks like I found it. Yeah. It changes all the time. But okay, we're here. Let us go through some charts. I'm going to scan some charts on MetaTrader first, because okay, first of all, MetaTrader, someone had a question, or they didn't understand how to do this, how to get your charts all to do the same thing. Right? You put in your indicators, you put in your colors, you change everything up, and then you want it to stick and stay for all of your charts. What you have to do is, let's go view our market watch. Okay, so I'm going to go to just stick with volatility 10, and I'm going to open the chart. There you can see it comes up exactly as all the others, right? I'm going to close that. And what's going to happen is now I'm going to take my templates, and save my template. Right? I've customized this. I've customized everything. I've put in everything. I've done my colors. In fact, it's time to have a little bit of a change. I'm going to change it up, make it a little bit more exciting for myself this week. I need more excitement in my life right now. Let me see what that is. Does it look nice? I don't know. Okay, cool. We can do a bit of thing. Okay. So with this, now that I've done this, I've got to go to templates, and I've got to save templates. Okay, and now I've got to go, see here, default. You type in default, just like that, and save. Yes, I want to do this. Now every single chart that you open the window, zoom in, it is the same. Okay, so when you're adding in your EAs and you're adding on things, I don't want create history. When you're adding on your EAs or anything, the timer I have here, these extra indicators, it'll all stay the same. For every single chart that you open up, it will be the same. Okay, so just save it as default, and then when you open up a new chart, it'll open that one. Okay, because it is the default. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick scan of the markets. This is how I like to scan. We go down to the 1 hour. 1 hour or the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hours looking fantastic on boom. Okay, it is boom. It's gone already. It's gone. So I wouldn't be playing with boom 1000 right now. Leave it alone. Don't play with it. In fact, we can just do this. Crash 1000. Woohoo! That is gone. Very nice. Did it? No, that's V10. I want to see Crash 1000. Crash 1000 signal last night. Woohoo! We gave it out and it was great. I played the range. Ding 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 ding. And then I caught one and left one to ride. So we ended up taking the trade up here. Boom. Between there and there. Okay. So Crash 1000 I'll mark out. We'll leave Crash 1000 to mark out. Crash 900. We'll also have a look at that. Boom 900. Nothing to look at here unless we are coming back to actually marking future trade, which we can. 600, looking pretty snazzy right there. Okay, we can get to that. Crash 600, we can look at that. Boom 500, we can look at that. No, we're not. We're going to leave that alone. Crash 500, we can look at that, but it's not for now. Crash 300. Nope. Boom 300. Yes. Crash falling over boom. No. Okay, let us move on to our chart, which we are now going to go. I don't have this. I don't clear the list. I don't have it. Well, they got a watch list. That's cool. Okay, so we have derived. We have derived. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, crash 600. Did it add it? Yes, it did. That's so sick. Okay, cool. We've got some cool stuff going on here. Thank you, Derived. A little bit of update. What else do we have that we need to look at? So, crash 900. Boom 900. Boom 600. Boom 600. Where's the rest? I had more than one. Oh, I want to put them all. Okay, here we go. Right, I don't really look at the rest of the volatility markets. I'm just looking at boom and crash today. So let's have a look at, first of all, Crash 1000 and how our signal went. We start on the 1 hour. I'm just going to go to the 1 hour because our signal is already finished and we've done well. So taking this trade was pretty simple. It was doing very nicely. We took it on a easy basis of analysis. Nothing too special here, and that's what I had seen right there. Right now it's going to be pulling up again. So I do think that we'll see some pull upwards like this. Because of the candles that I see, I think that will break out. Okay, so coming up to here, nothing here, and then this is where I started playing in this zone. Okay, I started playing within this zone, and I don't play with strict lines. If anything, I should be doing this for you guys. Right? I should be doing something like that. That's how I trade. Okay, I'm not. You cannot trade to a specific point or line or anything that's. I mean, you can, but no. And then we have. Where is it? There you go. I'll check. Like that, something like that, right? It's a good way to channel out and show what you're trying to achieve. Okay, the channel is large versus the line. Okay, so we're going to use these channels to chart. And it works, guys. You don't want to be playing around with lines. As soon as it hits that line and it goes past that line by millimeter, you start stressing out, and that's when your emotions come into play, and that's when you start doing silly stuff and closing positions, getting all angry and rah. Don't do it. Be prepared for the worst. Be prepared for the zone. Okay, when I give you guys positions or trades, I give you guys a zone to play with, and that's what you got to do. Seriously. Okay, so we ended up playing in this area. I also ended up playing this area. Straight. That's where I was playing right there. That. Right, just like that. So we have what we call confluence, when things just line up and make sense. And played. Took some profit, re-entered, and we got the big drop off today. So last night, a few hours ago. So crash 1000, fantastic. I do expect push up and a drop out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a half and out. Yeah. So I think we'll come down here. Definitely to here at least, if not worse. Okay, crash 1000 done. For now, that is what I'm seeing. I can also see breakout, retest, and then down. Okay. This isn't traditional forex trading, so don't expect a retest. Just expect movements, but do expect spikes to happen and things to go against you. So always risk manage, make sure that your money's safe, don't over leverage, and remember that I don't know what I'm talking about, and this is not financial advice. So crash 1000, awesome. Let's go to crash 600 is the next one. I think this is what I'm going to focus on today for trading because it looks so good. Okay, let's zoom right out. Wow, that looks nice. Looking good. Check that. Okay, now can I move this up? Yeah, it's good thing. Cool. Now we're going to work with this. It's already given us a rejection, which is good. It's a good sign. We want rejection. Most people get into these trades early without confirmation, and they assume that it's going to do what they think it's going to do, and that's not always what it does. So it's nice to have. You can see. I'm going to give you guys a tip. You can see here. Okay, this isn't a good example. This goes up, spikes, and goes straight down. Okay, unlucky for you if you're waiting for confirmation. Very lucky for you if you are trying to catch a knife while it's dropping. But generally, you're going to get a rejection, a play, a rejection, play, and then a range, a consolidation, and then a drop. Okay. So same goes for here. We have a rejection, a bit of a consolidation, and a drop. Range, a retest, a little bit of a consolidation, and a drop. What's going to happen here? We've got a retest, and a consolidation, and a drop. So right now we're going to have this zone as our primary area of interest. Okay, so I'm going to go and mark it out. If I can find my tools. Yeah, man. Come on, dude. Right. So I'm playing that. That's my zone. Maybe I'll do it. So happily to play in that area, just because I know we've got the rejection already. I don't think it's going anywhere else higher. This is already overextended. So why would I think that it's going to go more? The worst conversation and the worst argument I ever got is when people tell me, like, it's buying. Yes, we know it's buying, and it's not going to buy forever. So the more it buys, the more chance it has of dropping. I get argued. I full on get argued, and I have to prove my point to people. So let's move on from 1 hour. Okay, we're on the 1 hour time frame, and let's go down to a 30 minutes because 30 minutes is good. 30 minutes. Okay, now this is looking super nice right now. I'm going to use some lines because lines are cool. We have this little range here, which means I'm going to be jumping in. I mean, middle of the range. Like that's like my. I mean, you could probably call this a head and shoulders, where we are right now. Okay. Cool. Head and shoulders. Let's say shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2, and down. Okay. Let's just say it can do that. Okay, which it can do that. Right now, it is clearly coming up, and I will probably start entering around here. So I will get in. If you've watched a couple of my other videos, you will learn the layering method, and that's how I roll, especially in the lounge. Okay, we roll with our zones. So we are running with a zone here. I'm not giving you a price and saying enter here, stop loss there, take profit there. That's not how it works here. We are trading entry here. Okay. Entry there, just before the edge of that shoulder. Okay. And then I'm going to give another entry there. I'm going to give another entry over there to cover off the top. And then I'm going to cover off our liquidity area. So I've got 4 entries. You see that? So I've covered off the shoulder, I've covered off the mid-range, I've covered off the head, and I've covered off the liquidity zone, all within this range that I've made. Does that make sense? Why I would do that? If it doesn't, comment, I will reply to you. If it doesn't, get onto me on Telegram, which is down below. You can check in the link. Okay, get to my Telegram. You can DM me anytime. Go check out our website, TRADERHIVE.co.za. Okay, there's lots of information there, everything you need to know. But guys, everything you need to know is right here, and it's in here. Okay, so right now I'm watching this. This is going to be my trade for today. Is Crash 600. Crash 600 is a bit potent, and it's a bit margin heavy on the account. So be careful. Don't go over leveraging. Take it easy. If you've got a big account, 4 positions. Use them wisely. Don't go crazy. Spread them out. If you get 2 positions and it goes down, so what? All right, Crash 600, I love it. It's looking great. All right, next one, Crash 900. This is for trading maybe in the next few days. Okay, this one I really, it got me so messed up. I got messed up here, I got messed up here, I got messed up everywhere. So I'm not trusting this right now. Reason why, and I'll show you why. Let's look at the 24-hour. That's why. That's why. Because I have zero idea of where this is going. Zero. I don't have a clue where this is going right now. We are in price discovery. I cannot tell you where this is going to turn, or when it's going to turn, how it's going to turn. All I know is that this thing is just on a mission to go all the way to the top. Right. So this is all good and happy chappy. I can say that we're gonna have a consolidation area here and drop a few. I would never know. I'll be lying if I said I knew. So I'm not going to play around and do 900. I'm going to leave it. Crash 500. And this is something that you need to really put into your rule book. Write it down. I have. Dusty. Here's our book from the rip. Let's see that. So that's it down. There we go. The rip's 25th birthday. 25th birthday. That's the book with all the rules. Right rules in here. Right rules in the riff book. One of the rules is don't fuck with a chart that doesn't look like it needs to be fucked with. Don't play with charts that don't look good. We are all here to make money. We are not here to play on a chart and play a computer game. We are not here to prove that I can trade the specific symbol. We are not here to prove that I can do this and that and the other. We are here to make profits. So if you are here to try and say, what about Crash 900? It looks so interesting. Cool, good for you. I don't want to play with Crash 900 because I don't want to lose money today. I want to make money. So with that said, in your rule book, it says there, don't be a hero. Do not be a hero. Why be a hero? Why not? I can stick to one chart for like, I stuck to V75 for 3 years. That is all I traded, V75. And I made such good money. I mastered it. I completely mastered it. Why do I need to go looking at other charts, playing with other things, when I know exactly how to make money on a chart that is working for me? I'm not here to play games. I'm here to make money. So, that's Crash 500. Clearly in a nice area. I mean, this is looking so nice, right? I mean, I've been playing on this on the weekend. Crash 500 has been very, very nice to me. It can change at any moment. So let us put in our range and another range. Ooh, that looks so good. The bottom range looks so clean. Oh, look at that. Rejection. Head and shoulders in. Bounce, 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 bounce. I do expect this probably to jump down again. So crashing, good. Oh, we're going to wait. Mid-range. I will be entering mid-range. Mid-range any day, all day, right? This is a mid-range call for sure. That's where I'll be entering, right there. Don't ask me why, but because it's it's Crash 500, you can go ahead and play. Like, you can enter here, one entry, wait, enter again, enter again, enter again, and just wait until it spikes, take profit, do it again and again and again. Especially when it's ranging like this, going into your positions. Going into your positions on those key point areas. If you get to the top here, don't be scared. There is still this horizontal right here, and you can enter into this range. And you can enter just past that range. If we get to here, okay, you can see there is a nice area. We can get up to here, right? Let's take a look. We can enter there. We can enter there, because this is going to go right here. This is probably the area you're looking at, like worst case scenario. So bear in mind that that is a worst case scenario area. If we get to here, you can also expect a liquidity grab, which means it's going to fake out. Okay. This stuff is getting very technical, but I'm going to give it to you anyways. This is now playing on emotion. You are now running well past the points of where you thought it was going to go. Now you're getting scared. The river knows that. So what do? You get to the point where it actually needs to turn, and they'll just push it out just like that. Okay. And everybody freaks out because it's gone past that point. It's gone past every other point. It's gone past every point. Because that's where everyone's stop losses are. Right? This is where everyone's stop losses are. Out of this range, just past that range, everybody's got their stop losses there. That's where the heat map, if you looked at a heat map with the riv charts, that's where it would be. Okay. And they always say, and this goes for very experienced traders that have been trading financial markets for 30 years, for for major banks, institutions, put your entry where you would put your stop loss. And I could not agree more. In fact, it's in this book. Put your stop loss, put your entry or your buy limit or your sell limit where you would put your stop loss. On this trade, I would put my stop loss there. I'm going to put a limit there, right? But for now, I'm going to play this range, but I'm going to play it light. I'm not going to go all in over here, and I'm not going to go all in over here. I'm expecting the worst. Always expect the worst case scenario, because you can end up going all in, all in, all in, all in, all in, but you need to prepare. Either you're preparing for the worst case scenario and you're preparing for this mental mind game that's coming for you, or you're going to prepare to close over here. Okay, those are your two options, and you better write them down before you take that trade, because if you don't, you're going to forget, you're going to get annoyed, and you're going to get confused, and you're not going to do what you're supposed to do. And you're going to end up running this trade over leveraged into a position where you're creeping out, and that's where things go wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. So I'm already telling you now, I'm going into the deep dark psychology of trading. Not just with financial markets, but with derivative itself. Because it's an algorithmic trading system. It's an algorithmic chart. It's algorithm. It's not volume based. We are working against the broker themselves who run the chart. They run the chart. There is an AI system that is running the chart right now. Okay, and it is analyzing all the limits, all the positions, all the liquidity, all the stop losses, all the take profits, and it's evaluating what is going to make the RIV money. What's it going to do? What's it going to do? It's going to go there, right? It's going to take those stop losses. Because who has a buy over here right now? There's probably a couple buys. This could probably just spike down here and then come back in if there's a lot of buys, but I don't think there's a lot of buys. I think most people go with the spike and not against it. So that tells me that they're not exactly hunting you down for this position right now. They're going to hunt you down for the big spike. Because we've got, actually, the easier it looks, the more people see it, the more people are on that trade, and that's the trade that they're going to push the most to take that liquidity. Crash course on liquidity and mind games over for now. I will be doing a private call for our lounge members this week. We will be doing a deeper dive, a very, very deep dive into this sort of stuff, the dark, deep psychology of trading and how we work with it, how we can avoid mistakes, and how we can profit by using it to our advantage. That comes in the lounge. And if you aren't familiar with the lounge, you better get to the TradingView, TRADERHIVE Telegram. There are instructions. You can chat to me, you can chat to the manager, and you can get yourself into the lounge. Okay, that is our one-time VIP. It is, you don't pay to be there, you earn your way in. This is not a paid thing. You're not paying to see the stream. You don't pay to be in that group, but there is a certain understanding and loyalty and agreement that we have, and that's how you get in. Okay, and freeloaders and people who try and take advantage doesn't work for me. So I've been trading for like 7 or 8 years now. I've passed this knowledge on for a long time. I've rebranded a few times. Now we're here, okay? And now it's in the lounge. The lounge is where you're going to get everything. So you're going to get, if you really want to get deep, the nitty gritty, the nitty gritty stuff, then come join me. I'll teach you. No problem. So let's move on from Crash 500. Boom 900, I think it was. What's the next one? I hope you understand Crash 500. If you don't, just drop me a message. We have, I need to check something first. Did it send out? Oh, we're here, buddy. It's weird doing a stream in the morning, to be honest. The Zoom, I just got asked by some peeps. The Zoom, we will be doing a Zoom meeting for the lounge members. Okay, we will be doing a Zoom meeting for the lounge members. No stream online. So we will be really getting ourselves up and personal in the lounge. In fact, some of us are first name friends, and we really help each other out from here on. You know, that's how we work. So let's go to boom 900. We're already boomed. Don't know what to say about this chart, except that there's nothing here for now. I'm waiting for it to come down again, and I'll probably just wait for, you know, this area somewhere around here to be jumping on it. That's all I can say, really. That's all I can say right now. Boom 600. I think yes. Look, it is super high, and this is one of the rules in my book, and that is, if it is already, I mean, it's already high up, guys. There's nothing here right now that's surprising me. It is really high up in terms of the overall. This is a 1 hour chart. It's not like it's a 4 or 5 hour, okay? This is a 1 hour chart. So I'm going to say that this is something I don't want to be playing with right now. But you can get lucky. It was sitting super low. You can see it sitting on these areas. But this is dangerous. This is now already gone past this point. I thought it would have spiked already, to be honest. Now this is where it starts to get real dangerous. People are still hanging in there. Let me give you the example. They're hanging in because they saw this point, and they are hanging on for dear life. There are several points here where it can go. That's quite a way. And if you're holding on boom 600 on this, then good luck. Might work for you, might not. But you can get lucky. I wouldn't be putting my money on this. Something, it's not calculated, it's not worked out. You haven't thought about this at all. You're entering this on pure emotion, pure just you know, because it looks good. But you haven't calculated it. So always calculate your trades. Know exactly why you're entering a trade before you start. You know, I mean, look at how we are looking at crash 500. Boom 500 boomed already, but yeah, crash 500. I like it. I mean, we've basically mapped this entire trade out. We've got a plan A, we've got a plan B. We've also risk managed our entries, and we also know that there's a trap to come. So please do your analysis. This is how you analyze charts. Things will change. I mean, things can change in an hour. This could drop out at the bottom, and then this whole plan is going to shift. So go ahead and always plan out your trades 100%. Make sure that you have the full setup. Your risk management in place. You've got plan A, plan B, exit strategies. Be prepared emotionally for the trap and the mind game that to come when liquidity hunting, and then be prepared to also have enough money to grab on that illiquidity, right? Sometimes it can be quite a risk, or it can be quite a gamble, actually. You know, I've had trades where I've been in the trade and I know that it's coming, and I have 0.20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and then you want to put in that one lot, just one full lot or two full lots at the top in this area, but you think to yourself, be smart, and you go 0.50, 0.50, 0.50, 0.50, spike. You get down to here and you're making profits already. And then it'll be retesting on this old support and you get out, basically. Because it's not going to go all the way. You know, it might go all the way. You can hold a position all the way, but we don't always, it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes it's best to get out of a trade. If it spikes, get out of the trade and don't look back. You know, get out the trade. If it comes back up, re-enter. Don't hold those positions in a bad way. It can really hurt you. So yeah. So for now, we've got our derivative charts. Yes, we've got our derivative charts. That's fantastic. The other thing is Derivative X. I've signed up for it. I'm trying to get it to work, and it's not. Derivative X has TradingView implemented into it, which is awesome. I want to know exactly why. Like, this is a great platform to use, but I want it on TradingView itself. That would be nice. I am in the process right now building. Well, we already have. I'll give you guys a teaser. Some guys in the lounge are using the copy trading system that I built, which is sick, awesome, and we've been helping out with some tips, bug testing it, telling me what's going wrong with it, or if something's happened with it, whatever. And it's doing very well. I want to have basically I'm going to have my own app, like TRADERHIVE, but with the copy trading system and with community. So we'll have our trading lounge community. You can create your own chat room or own room, like Telegram. Telegram has their own groups, okay, and you can then invite your friends to copy trade on your platform. So you say, hey, you're trading like on TRADERHIVE, like on your phone, and you can invite your friend to come and copy you. Say, hey, it just links. And I'm busy building this right now. The copy trader is working well. We're in beta phase. Some of you have used it, which I'm very grateful for, and thank you for the feedback, and it's coming along really nicely. The other thing is these charts, the derivative charts, are going to be my main focus. It's going to be a derivative app. So derivative charts only, like Derivative X, like Derivative Go, like any of the derivative products, but it's going to have a bunch of my own features. So it's going to be the TRADERHIVE app. Looking forward to it. If there's anything else, you can drop me a comment. But I think for now, Crash 500, I'm watching, and Boom 600, stay away from it for now. Yeah, danger in the hood. Boom 1000 has spiked dramatically. Crash 500, love it. Crash 900, don't want to go near it. Crash 600. So we're looking at the, okay, so Crash 600, Crash 500. So the Crash 6 and 500s are today's winners. Stick on it, guys, stick on it. I'm going to go back now to our trading view, and it's not looking too great. I'm watching it, so I'm sticking my eyes out to the left, and it's not looking nice. I just want to see if these has changed. No, it hasn't. Why are we dumping so early on a Monday morning for me? Not at all. Not at all. What's going on? So it says here that the spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States experienced substantial demand, recording the largest weekly inflows since July. So wouldn't that mean a good thing, right? That would mean up. But then it tells us that Bitcoin is priced at this 115, showing signs of exhaustion. Low volatility and trading volume raises concerns about a pullback. Fuck. I mean, what do you want me to do? What can I do to fix that? You just told me that we have the most amount of spot ETF volume and demand, and then you tell me that it's now low volatility. Low volatility, yes, because there's more volume and more cap in it, but I don't know, hey. I don't know what's going on. I know. But it's a Monday. It's also going to cross over into the noon phase of the dip, so I don't know what to do at this point for crypto. Right now I'm sitting still. I'll close 1 or 2 positions, and I'm hoping that this bounces because it's not looking too good right now. Alright. If you're into crypto and you like it, great, fantastic. If not, that's okay too. We will get on long, right? And if you are interested, guys, I've been playing around on WellTrade a little bit, and it's been quite interesting. Everybody who says that it's more or less manipulated is talking crap, to be honest. That is nonsense, absolute nonsense. If anyone says derivative is manipulated, then I've got news for you, buddy. Every market is manipulated, including crypto, including forex, including Nasdaq, including gold, including everything. So, welcome to the financial markets. I hope you have a fantastic day. If there's any questions, I did drop the information on these 2 charts: the crash 600, the crash 500. How to go ahead and change your templates, right? Save your templates as a default, like that. And then again, our crypto overview of what we are expecting for today. So I don't like it. It doesn't look nice. I want to see big wick. I want to see a big wick right now. US dollar dominance. Oh, that means that people are pulling out their crypto and converting to dollars. Bitcoin dominance is flying high. That means alts are going to take a smash, which they have. Do I get out? I don't know. Not very nice. Okay. Alright. Not nice. Bitcoin dominance up. US dollar tether up. Bitcoin shorts up. Bitcoin longs. We're just about to take a dip down. Gold is sitting high and mighty. Looks like it wants to dip on the range. US dollar. US dollars are down. So RBND high. Fantastic. Fix. We are so, like, there's no volatility in the market at all. What are you talking about? Okay. Well, let's call it for a day. What's up, bro? Tree Web, welcome. You can rewind on this one. I'm just about to wrap up and you can catch it. I've given a couple things that you might want to see, and we shall have our private lounge chat later this week, maybe I think on Wednesday. Might be a good idea. If you're not in the lounge, guys, better get on it. Quick. Come and visit me. Ooh, Nasdaq. Wow. Good. Nasdaq. This to sell. Anyways, take it easy. Have a wonderful, wonderful week to come. Remember, write your rules down in a book. Watch this video. Write your rules down. And any questions, you know where to find me. And we'll catch up with you later this week. Cheers, guys. Ciao for now. Ciao for now.
Turn